Well, thanks, Kyle. And June is Dairy Month, when we celebrate the history of dairy farming here in Wisconsin. But recently, a story came out that seemed a bit surprising, as fewer people are drinking milk. And joining us this morning to talk about that is Halley Molstad, registered dietitian with Gundersen Health System. Good morning, and thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Carly.
So June is Dairy Month, obviously an important time in the state of Wisconsin for many of us. So why are few people drinking milk?
Well, I don't know exactly why, but there are more and more products on the market these days. So sometimes people are choosing non-dairy milk products for taste. Other people may have issues like lactose intolerance, where they find that they can't digest that naturally occurring sugar in the milk. And then, there are a few people out there who do also have milk protein allergies. So a lot more variety in potential allergies or intolerances might be a factor.
And what are some of the benefits of milk, and who should be drinking milk specifically?
Yeah, so milk is a nutrient-dense beverage. It is a good source of protein, calcium, potassium. It's fortified with vitamin D, so it's a good source of vitamin D as well. And then when you look at other populations that might benefit more from milk, children over the age of 1 that are transitioning off of formula or weaning, they get some good nutrition from dairy and milk. Also, I think of people who may have difficulty chewing and swallowing, who may need to rely more on beverages for nutrition. Milk is a great option for them as well. But really, anyone who doesn't have a milk allergy could benefit from drinking milk.
And you mentioned earlier some of the reasons people are drinking less milk is due to allergies. So if someone might be lactose intolerant, what are some signs that they can look out for?
Yeah, so usually with lactose intolerance, they would notice gas, bloating, loose stools, things like that. So if someone is lactose intolerant, they usually need to reduce their intake of milk, or maybe they can choose lactose-free milk products. Those people can usually still tolerate cheese and sometimes even yogurt. So they don't necessarily need to avoid dairy altogether, but just reducing that fluid milk.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Yep, thank you.
And before we go to break, we do have a couple birthday shout outs. A happy